Hi, everyone, and welcome to Forever Active. I'm Roberto.
I'm Linda, and we are going to take you through some squat variations today. Now, there's lots of variations out there.
Yep.
We're going to take you through the ones that are kind of the most common and ones that you would probably typically do in your workout. We're also going to give you some pointers on correct form and technique so that you can really get the most benefit out of these squats.
Speaking of benefits, some of the greatest benefits of doing squats are improving your leg strength, both legs, of course, core strength, and then also improving activities of daily living, things that you do on a regular basis, and you're squatting, like going to your car, right?
Getting in and out of your car, maybe getting up and down from your chair.
Absolutely.
That's all the time. Maybe
Oh,
you're, putting something away in a low shelf or picking something up
off
off
the
the
floor.
floor. I mean, we use our lower bodies a lot.
All right, so let's start with the very first one, and then Linda's going to demonstrate. So the very first squat we're going to do today is the one that we call hips width apart. All right, so Linda's going to stand with her again, her feet hips width apart. Okay, knees are slightly bent, core is engaged, spine is long. All right, and then from here, making sure that the weight is even on both legs. She's going to start the movement by pushing her hips backwards and then coming back up. As she does this movement, she's making sure that as she's pushing up, she's pushing from the heel. So her weight is more in the back of the feet, not so much on the front of the feet. All right. Her gaze, especially as she's going down towards the floor, is straight forward. All right. Again, shoulders down away from the ear. Her back is nice and long. And she can show us from the side here. Thank you, Linda, for doing that. Look at that. Perfect alignment, perfect posture.
Perfect.
Nice.
Wow.
Just super perfect. Here we go. And as she's going down, also she's making sure that her knee do not pass the toes. If they do, maybe once or twice, it's not the end of the world, but not consistently. Let's do that one more time, Linda. Great job. Thank you. Awesome. All
Woo,
right.
baby. All right,
Let's
the
do the next
next
one.
one is a wide squat. So, from that narrow squat setup, Roberto's going to go heel toe wider. So, he actually takes his feet outside, just outside hip width apart. All right, and his toes can just turn out slightly. Again, he's going to drop his tailbone down and back, right? So, with that tailbone going down and back, we want the weight, again, in his heels as he lowers down. So, I like to say if you can wiggle your toes inside your shoes as you're doing this, then your weight is probably exactly where it should be. Okay, pushing that tailbone down and back. Okay, again, abs are braced, chest is lifted, and he's lowering down and coming back up.
Awesome. I started to feel this in my leg a little bit.
Yes, you
Yes,
should.
absolutely. All right.
They work.
Let's move on to our third option of the day, and we call this really wide squat or also sumo squat. So we imagine that Linda is standing in the middle of the clock and one foot is pointing at 2 and one foot is pointing at 10. All right. But still her weight is even on both legs. All right. And then Linda's going to initiate the movement. So starting lowering down. This time she's really pushing those knees out to the side. As you can see, they're going right above the first and second toe. And also she's making sure that her feet stay in touch with the floor. So basically, her heels are never lifting off the ground, especially as you're going down towards the floor. Her gaze is still forward, and then if Nina can turn to the side like this, we want to take a look at her spine and her back. And you notice that this time, even though her spine is always nice and long, she's not leaning forward as much as she did with the other options that we showed you a couple of seconds ago. Let's do that one more time, Linda.
Yeah, keep
Perfect.
focus on pushing my knees
Yeah, pushing
open.
the knees out and pushing the heels into the ground as she rises up right here and squeezing the glutes and those inner thighs. Fantastic. Thank you, Linda.
I felt that.
All right.
Okay, doesn't take many,
All
trust us.
right.
All right, our last variation for you is a staggered
I'm going to
squat.
start right here.
So,
Yeah.
yes, so Roberto's going to take one leg forward and one leg back slightly, okay? So one foot's in front of the other. Okay, and again, he's going to start to do his squat. So he's going to push his tailbone down and back as he does this. There you go. And again, those same alignment cues really still come into play here. Okay, his abs are braced, his chest is lifted, his shoulders are back and down, his eye gaze is straight ahead, and he's pushing that tailbone again down and back and probably pushing through those heels as he rises.
Oh, yes. It's time to break a sweat here.
Doesn't take long.
I know exactly. Well, thank you again for joining us for tips and options on how to do squats. Thank you for joining us, and we'll
We'll
see
see you next time.
See you next time.